Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship here with another Velocity Banking review that was actually inspired by The Simpsons. So there's a clip of The Simpsons where they go into a bank and the bank has a promotion about going ape about savings accounts. And I figure, why don't I do the same thing with Velocity Banking, Hulk Smash Debt? It's kind of similar, but kind of not. And if you've never seen it, I'll go ahead and play the clip for you.
You feel better knowing your money's in the hands of professionals.
Ook ook. Are you folks ready to go ape?
Mom? A professional in an ape mask is still a professional.
And you'll find that saving for your future is far more thrilling than any roller coaster.
Really? Wow, I should have started a long time ago.
Now fill out these forms. I'm sure you'll find them more exciting than a weekend with Batman.
Right. So, are you ready to go ape for savings accounts? I'm not, because what we're going to do is not save money and smash debt the way that Hulk explains velocity banking. Velocity banking is smart money smash. Hulk like fast debt smash, Hulk smash. Okay. I'm clearly running out of ideas here, right? But then that's what you got to do with YouTube. Just have to make the same video over and over again. And I'm too lazy to make different types of videos, but it's okay because we don't have to make very different videos over and over again. Remember that Bruce Lee quote? Just I fear the man who does one kick 10,000 times. I don't fear the man who does 10,000 kicks once. So that's what we always do. All right. So velocity banking, what is it? It's a debt payoff strategy where you throw all your money to debt with something called a line of credit. And first step is creating a budget. And then so you create your budget, expenses, leftover savings, and then you have your expense breakdown. And then you list every single debt that you have. And then you have your non-debt expenses on the last item here, line item, food, gas, insurance. You could just combine it. So we'll say $2,100 a month, and then all of these are debt expenses, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to have the same income and the same expenses, okay? And you could kind of see here that this is kind of shocking because you only have $1 of savings, and it's like, wow, can our situation could it get any better if we don't save money, right? Because is it going to make a difference if we go from 1 to 0? Might be, might not, right? So I always show this screenshot right here. Yeah, 0 in my checking account. If money comes in, it just goes right out. And the way that you have to treat money is essentially like a hot potato. Okay, like a hot potato. So if you have money coming into your checking account at a, point, we'll say 0.5% interest rate or point 0.2 or not point 0.2, 2% or 3%, um, and your debt is like 7, 8, 30. Well, guess who's winning? It's the bank. So what we want to do is when money comes in, we just don't save it. We just throw it all into debt, and we're going to throw it into something called a line of credit. So this is what we're going to do here. So this is what we're going to try to increase, which is our cash flow. And we're also going to assume we have something called a line of credit. So what's a line of credit? It's basically a financial tool where you can borrow money, pay it back, and then use it over and over again. So this is my home equity line of credit. That's $373,500 home equity line of credit. And I have lots and lots of lines of credit, lots of them. And you can see all the lines of credit that I have here. It's $739,000 of lines of credit. And you know what that makes you? It makes you the top 0.01%. If you ask ChatGPT, and in fact, let me go ask ChatGPT this. Can Hulk explain if uh, I have 739K of lines of credit, if that is common or not? And let's see how Hulk explains it, not explain, whatever. Hulk thinks 739K line of credit. That huge. Oh, Hulk is calling puny humans. If you have a 50, 100, sometimes 250K, that's a puny human line of credit. It's a Hulk-sized credit line. Okay. Big credit line can smash debt fast, but also dangerous if spent wrong. Okay, yes, but I do have $739,000 in lines of credit. Top 0.01% includes credit cards too, because a credit card is a line of credit. You know, you swipe, you pay it back, and then use it over and over again. So if you want to know how I got these lines of credit, is you just have to understand the secret of the banks is that they don't lend money to people who need it, right? So how did I get all this? I just simply went to banks when I didn't need money. And that's actually a very hard skill, believe it or not, because people only want to hit you up when they need money. Ever notice that in like real life? That whenever someone asks you, like, hey, like, can I borrow some money? I really need it. They really beg you because they really need the money. Well, the bank knows that when someone needs money, they don't pay you back, and that's why you probably didn't get paid back. And I know this even though I don't know you, right? They don't lend money to people who need it. That's how a bank works. They don't lend money to people who need it. Okay. So, yeah, $739,000 in lines of credit, top 0.01%. So, according to the Hulk, I mean, I didn't say this. If you don't have that line of credit, you're a puny human. And I got that Hulk sized credit line. All right, so let's go ahead and do velocity banking. So we're going to assume here we have access to $175,000 free and clear line of credit at 7.5%. Now, will you get this 175,000 line of credit that, according to the Hulk, is still puny sized? The answer is no, because you need money, and when you need money, you're a big risk to the bank. And why do I show this? Well, it's because if you had known this strategy before, you would never even be here, right? But if you did have a line of credit, you know what would you do? Well, basically, we move some debts, right? So we have this thing called the cash flow index, which is the easiest way that I've used to kind of determine which debts to pay off. So if we take a look here, it's basically the balance divided by the payment, which gives you a number, which gives you a ranking system. And the lower the number, the more I'm not rank, the more bang you get for your buck, right? For paying off the debt. Whereas the higher the number, not so much, right? I mean, basically, it's like saying, hey, you give someone $270,000, they'll give you $1,100 back in your cash flow. But if you give someone 35 grand, they'll give you $1,100 back in your cash flow. So which one are you gonna pay off? Obviously, this one, because you get more bang for your buck. So divorce yourself from the notion of what kind of debt it is, whether it's a credit card, an auto loan, or a mortgage, because pretty much all the debts are the same. Like even a credit card is technically classified as a loan, right? But what you want to do is just increase your cash flow and make it easy to pay off your debt. So what we're gonna do is start off with these credit cards. It goes 5, 8, 15, 27, 30, 7, 35. So how much is that? That is about $127,000 of credit card debt. So this is what we're going to do here, 127. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move those debts into a line of credit. And guess what happens here? Oh, these payments just go away. Whoa, how did that happen? And then we went from $1 to $4,193.50, right? I wonder how the Hulk would react to this. Okay. Can Hulk react to um a velocity banking demonstration where we originally had $1 in savings but moved all credit card debt to a line of credit and now have how much was it? $4,193.50. So $4,193.50 in cash flow without additional income. Let's see how Hulk reacts. Hulk confused, then impressed. Oh, this is making me laugh. I'm very amused by this. Let's go ahead and read it.
Hulk confused, then impressed. Start with $1 savings, that puny. Then move all credit card debt into line of credit. Smart reposition. Debt still there, but interest smaller, payments flexible. Suddenly, $4,193.50 cash flow appear with no new income. Hulk brain go, wait, you just freed up money that was locked in bad payments. Now cash flow free to smash mortgage. Translation, by consolidating debt into line of credit, you shrink minimum payments. That unlocks monthly cash flow. Feels like new income, but really just restructured debt.
I wish I had a Hulk voice. It would sound much better. But it feels like he's talking too fast. You gotta say it slow, Mr. AI voice. Wait, you freed up money that was locked in bad payments? Now I can't even do a Hulk voice. Cash flow free to smash mortgage. Hulk smash. That like turning Bruce Banner into Hulk. Actually, that's right. It is like going from $1 to 4,000 is like turning Bruce Banner into Hulk. Oh man. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead. I should type in here average American is Bruce Banner. And then here, the velocity banking side is the Hulk. That's that's a good idea. Thanks, ChatGPT. Bruce Banner and the Hulk. $1 to 4,000. Wow. Now that I think about it, wow, that's so right. That's so right. All right, last step is you put your entire paycheck into the line, take your expenses out because we're going to dump all of our money to debt, right? We treat our money like a hot potato in a checking account, checking our savings, and then we rinse and repeat over and over again. So we were now freaking out because we have $127,000 credit card debt, but it's okay. Now what we do is we put the entire paycheck in, expenses out, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. And then what we do is take the average daily balance, multiply by the interest rate, and then I'm going to do this, 0.075 divided by 12, and then I'm going to copy and paste. So paycheck in, expenses out. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. And then we copy and paste. And then we see that in 34 months, it's gone, right? Okay, so 34 months, 127K. 127K, it's paid off. I'm going to copy and paste. And then now we just have two more loans, which is the auto loan and the mortgage. So now 34 months, we have this loan calculator right here that tells us the current balance. And then we're still using cash flow index. So we see that this is the lowest one, 10 grand here. And then this is going to be a 0, right? But let me go ahead and copy and paste right here. All right. 10,461.73. And then right here, this is now 0 with this auto loan. So this payment goes to 0. And then we have this right here where our cash flow has increased, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste. This is going to be right here. So it's going to be 4611.91. And then I'm going to see that in 2 months, car loan is gone, right? So, okay. So let me just see here. $127,000 plus 23. That's going to be 150K, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to do 34 plus 23. 34 plus 23 is going to be 57. No, what are I doing? I'm going to, it's right here, 36 months. Okay, 36 months. And I'm going to do this. So 36 months right here, and then bam, bam. And then, so let me just say, can Hulk react to let me see, paying off, how many credit cards was it? It was 7 credit cards and 1 auto loan in 36 months. 150K total. Using velocity banking for the person who originally had $1 of savings. Okay, so let's see how Hulk reacts to this. Hulk very happy. Hulk roar with joy. That like throwing debt into space. Normal humans take 20. What the superhero smart. Superhero smart. Well, not debt free, but we'll do the mortgage. Okay, so now 273,000 at 3% at 36 months. Okay. Let's see what we get here. And then now, so this is the current balance right here. So this is going to be, so when we pay off the mortgage, we don't usually move the whole thing into the line of credit because you only get, especially if it's a low interest rate and you have a higher interest rate line of credit, there's very itty bitty cash flow for paying it off. But one way you can do it is doing something called chunking, which is that you pay it off in small chunks over and over again. And one of the things that you have to kind of think about is that or prioritize actually is that the debt payoff order is probably the most important thing. And so sometimes you'll hear on the internet, oh, mortgage bad or loan bad, line of credit good. That's actually not true. It's a little bit more nuanced than that. So let's see, 270,000. So let's just use this calculator right here. All right. And then this is going to be 252,569.23, 252,569.23. And then what's the payment amount? It's 1138.33. 1138.33. And then what's the monthly income? The monthly income is 7850.24. 7850.24. And then the expenses is 2,100, everything except for the loan we're trying to pay off. And then, yeah, so we just kind of chunk it. So we just do like an $8,000 chunk, move the loan into the line of credit in $8,000 chunks, and then it's paid off in 4 years. So, okay, so now it's 0. So this is 7 years debt free because 36 months is 3 years. So 3 years plus 4 years, 7 years. And then I'm going to just do this 150 plus 270, so 420K. So I'll just say, can Hulk react to paying off all debt, including mortgage, which is how much in total? 420,000 total, 420K total in 7 years for the person who originally had $1 in savings using Velocity Banking. Okay, so actually let me put this. All right, so let's see how the Hulk reacts. Okay. Hulk can't believe eyes. Hulk can't believe eyes. Legendary smash. Okay. That not just win, that legendary smash. Oh, okay. All right, well, that's it for today, folks. Korean Lanta Mentorship. If you're interested in learning not only about Velocity Banking, but some other stuff like real estate investing, financial literacy, and some other stuff that probably is contained in the Google form link below, go ahead and go click it, and then you might book a call with me if I decide to respond to your email. Okay, well, that's it for today, folks. So if you want to let me know you made it to the end of the video, type in the comment box below, legendary smash. That's the phrase of the day, legendary smash. Type in the comment box below on YouTube to let me know that you watched to the end of the video. It's the secret code. Okay, have a great day, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.